Hey, how are we doing? Steve Miller here with the Genie. Today we're going to go over how to do our stock or how to read our stock pick view of the farms. So this is the section of the Genie that actually breaks down the different areas that you're looking at. And this is where you spend most of the time, or where you will spend most of the time when you're sitting down with an agent looking at the areas. And you can see here, we break it down in a bunch of different ways. And the first thing we're going to look at is the area score. That's our patented algorithm. It's a score of 1 to 5. 5 is the best farm, 1 is the worst farm. But on top of that, and that's the best thing to start with, because again, that's taking into account everything at once. But individually, you might want to look at the velocity or the turnover rate. I like to see that around 5%. The top agent market share, I like to see that under 10%, so this is looking good right here. And then the top 5 agent market share, we usually want to see that around 35 and under. Just lets us know that it's a decently fragmented market and that there's room for us to grow and build our brand in there. Average sale price, we're looking at 589 in this section here, but that's going to determine a piece of the puzzle, because the higher the average sale price, the higher the commissions for the agent, and then the quicker the return on the marketing, which is what the area score is really calculating. Average days on market is another key factor. This is 24 days. Obviously, that's really, really good. I like to see under 60 days. The closer you are to a month, the better. And then we have some like square footage and average years in home and some other stuff. So this is going to be your talk track for you when you're breaking down the areas. And then obviously we have our competition matrix down here, which you'll be able to show the agents, and they'll be able to see exactly who's working in the farm, how many actives, how many sides, what their volume is. And we break it down a bunch of different ways so you can see exactly who's dominating in a particular area, whether it's by volume, number of listings, sides, or overall. We also have some charts down here. So we have price history charts, we have sales history charts. The sales history chart I like to just kind of show to make sure that the agent understands that this is a very consistent moving farm. And since there's, on average, you're looking at 20 deals a year, for example, if it's been doing that for the last 5 years, there's a really high chance that it's going to keep doing that. Year-over-year monthly sales comparison is a nice one because it shows us where the deals are taking place. So if they want to time out their marketing efforts to kind of do a boost and maybe send out an extra mailer a month or something like that, then they'll know exactly when they can do that. This looks at turnover rates. Housing Movement looks at turnover rates by the years. This is very similar to the housing sales. We just want to make sure that there's consistency there. And then we have some stuff like number of years in home, owner occupancy, and the bedroom count. Now the bedroom stuff is going to be important just because of the fact that you'll be able to filter by bedrooms. So if you wanted to come in here and take a look at the 4+ bedrooms, all you have to do is type in 4 for minimum bedrooms, click update, and now we can see exactly what this farm is doing, looking at just the 4+ bedrooms. This is going to help us find pockets of opportunity within our farms, because you might only have scores of 3 overall on your areas. However, if you go in and you look at a particular segment of it, maybe you get more. Now, for example, this one right here went down to a score of a 2. So, if I was doing Poway Oaks, I wouldn't even touch these 4+ bedrooms because these ones aren't moving. So that was the stock pick breakdown page. Next, we're going to go over the save and export page.